Morning, this is day 12 and we're going from Alcaniz over towards, we're going east over towards the Barcelona area. A place called Subirats or nearby. It's 16.5, but it doesn't feel like 16.5 degrees so far. It's windproofs and long sleeves on this morning. So we've just turned left onto the N420 heading east, and we've got 40 miles of this particular road. So Wayne, Jane and myself will just tramp on along here and enjoy the vistas this morning. 12.5 degrees C. It should go up to about 25 today apparently, so it's been comfortable biking really. It's not scorcho like it was the last time we came here. That low sun does hinder you though in the mornings. Food was good, Parador was lovely. The manager actually, we were eating in the main dining hall with everybody else. We had our own central table and the manager came over to welcome us, and as a biker himself he wanted to find out more about what we were up to, so that was a nice gesture. And we had a dedicated serving waitress, so we didn't have to scrabble around working out whose meal choice was whose, because we had to prepare all of the Parador meal choices before and send them in. So she served them up name by name, called the names and delivered the food accordingly. So it's a lot simpler method than the previous Paradors we've been to. And we've just come up to Sam, riding on his own. Follow him for a little while. Oh, I can see a restaurant up ahead. We might have to have a morning caffeine stop, I think. It's about that time, 10:30. T731. There's a restaurant here somewhere. Let's see if it's warm enough for my summer gloves now. Need to find out how far fuel is actually. This is a little winder, this one. This is the T732. Film a little bit of this. It's a bit more interesting than those open plains. Let's have a little play. Don't want to make a mistake here. Good little road. There's another 4 miles of this before I turn off anyway. "10 miles to the petrol." We'll have to do that one. Still on the same road, it's just opened up a bit. Oh, reserves on, need fuel. What a great route this one is. You've got everything. You've got these sweepers like this, then you've got the Nadger little ones. This is one of the windiest routes on my trip. I said in the joining instructions to it, if you're fed up with bendy roads, you sure ain't going to like this route today. The cyclist, I was going into a left-handed sharp bend, and the cyclist, I can see coming down this hill. I thought he's not going to make it, he's going to drive straight into the side of me, but he did. He turned it around the corner. I was well impressed for the speed he was carrying on those skinny tyres. Just had to divert into this town to top up, because some of these are quite remote roads we go on. It's very pretty as we came through, so I'll do a bit of filming going back, give you an idea of this place here. It's all Catalan around here. Now look at the number of coffee shops here. I'd certainly recommend coming at this time of the year rather than in the heat of June or July, that's for sure. Last time we came it was still scorcher. It was exactly the same week or 2 weeks, but it was absolutely scorchio that time. This is far more pleasant. Right, start climbing up. Right, 4.5 miles along here. We've just got to nip along this motorway a bit and then get off again. Blimey, where's all this traffic coming from? Must be a traffic lights down here or something. I'll tell you the road number in a minute. Oh, it's on there, 7401, it's on the road sign. TP 7401. We are back on my route with 94 miles to destination. Time is midday. Got to bring back for a bit more of this TP 702, TP 7402. Sorry, swearing. These pegs are way too low on this bike. Just puts you off going into a corner if you think you're going to scrape something. I think you get the idea. This is a great little wiggly road with 78 miles to destination at 12:22. Up to 20 degrees C now. So we've got these long sweepers. It looks like we're heading up into those mountains over there. Oh, it's sweeping, the road goes over off that side there. So we did actually wind our way right to the top of that mountain in front of us before, I mentioned, and it's now 3,160 feet up here. It's very tight hairpins and quite narrow in places. This is a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, yes, Sunday we come up here, and there's a lot, as you can see here, a lot of cyclists. Couldn't find anywhere to stop to take a picture of the sort of gorge, which is now behind me, but it's quite a plateau up there. Let's get around this corner, I'll try and give you a picture of the view. You see we're quite high up here. T704. You get the idea. We'll show you a little bit more a little further on, I think. The Col de Capafons, and we've got Wayne, we've got Sam here, and we've got a very sickly Jane. She's been made vomiters coming down the multiple hairpins up there. We're just doing a bit of filming using the Hero Cube on the back of the pannier at the moment, so that's why I'm going slow. That last bit did not go down well with Jane. She was quite vomitous by the time we stopped. Sorry, laugh, Jane. There's nowhere to stop really up further up unless you're a car. $57 miles to our destination. Loads of time, we're just having a play at the moment. Wayne's ahead somewhere, so I'm trying to catch him up. T700, this one is. Just coming down really the other side of the mountain that made Jane so ill. A few more wigglies yet. I think there's a straightens out after this. Just want to show you, we've just come down from those. We're still on the T700, but it's just flattened out now, and it's about another 2 kilometres down here to a junction. But I'm hoping that we can get some. Oh, there is some fodder. There's a restaurant of some sort coming up, so hopefully we can get a bit of lunch there, because we've only got less than 50 miles to our destination, and it's now 1:40 PM. We've got an arrival time of 2:30 at the moment. Well, that's ridiculous, we don't need to get there at that time. Right, T700 continues. Just had a spot of lunch as we saw Nigel and Janet sitting at a bar place. Temp is 23, so it's comfortable now. I went a bit. I didn't have my cardo switched on, and I wasn't wasn't being careful there, and I missed the correct turning. Wayne and Jane have gone the correct way. I've had to recalculate because it sent me up a slip road on another road, so I just had to. I just come back onto route, but the quickest way I could. What's this guy doing? he doing? Drunk or something? Anyway, it's 31 miles from here. Just 2 miles from the venue, so it's an ideal topping up point for the morning. So the hotel's, it's on this road. We're just here for one night, and then we head up to Viella in the Pyrenees tomorrow, as we head our way back then to Pamplona. The following day we go to the ferry for a sort of lunchtime slot. Right, that's it. We're here. I'll show you inside in a minute. So this is the hotel at Subirats, or thereabouts in Subirats. Subirats is the general area, I think. And this is the Hotel Solivi, and entrance hall there. That's the shower room in there. It's a full walk-in shower room. Can't show you that because Rob's in there at the moment, but all the usual equipment. And then we've got a twin bedroom, hanging space, work area. Then at the front, this is where we drove in. Anyway, we'll catch up with you later on, or in the morning as we head off to Viella in the Pyrenees. Towards the end now, I don't like this. And we're going from Subirats to Viella in the Pyrenees. And the trip data is 206 miles.
Catch you later, or maybe possibly down route.
Yeah. Very nice. Not as punchy as the Paradors, obviously, but can't have the quality of Paradors everywhere at the price we did it at. So there we go. So we go via the Montserrat mountains, well I am anyway, because it's quite a little sort of wiggly bit and some great rock formations to look at up there. Should be nice. Alright, I'll catch up with you down the line I think. Once we get last, we get off these major roads, we've had about 20 miles of that. 7 miles on here, should get us close. There is a quicker way across to Viella in the Pyrenees, but it was suggested we go up this side of the Montserrat mountain and enjoy those wigglies as well. And as you can see, we're now sliding our way towards Manresa, if that's how it's pronounced. Lovely big river here, and the start of the mountainous section that we'll start to build up to. This is helmet cam only. It's a bit dark down here. Look at these mountains though. Sunday today, I think it is. So lots of traffic around. All this is fun, isn't it? Montserrat Monastery.
This was almost like driving in Paris.
That's a challenge, wasn't it? Especially with the gradients like this.
Yeah.
They're queuing down and queuing up to get into the monastery there. Just take the cable car. I would, or the train or whatever it is. Extraordinary peaks. The Montserrat Mountains. Look at those. Amazing. BP 1101 we're on now. Apparently the helicopters that the helicopter we could hear is not for an accident or something. They monitor the speeding on this road because it's very popular. We were just talking to a group of bikers from Barcelona. It's on one of their loop rides. Clearly they're all wannabe Marquez MotoGP riders. Lady was appropriately dressed in a motorcycling jacket, fashionable jeans and plimsolls on the back of a sports bike. They spoke impeccable English though. And this is the ones we were talking to further up there on that lay-by. I thought they'd been traipsing away by now. We're on the I think it's the C55, yeah, C55 here. We've got 155 miles to destination. Temperature's now slightly warmer, 20 degrees, which is nice. Windproofing off. How green is this up here? As we head towards the Pyrenees. It's 134 miles to go, and you can just about see some mountains in front of us, which is all good news. C26. First exit. This is the C462. say, these are some great little rollers down here. Helmet cam only. Oh, dramatic stuff. Look at that. Look at that for a view. Let's have a look over this side. So, that's a nice little bit of road, wasn't it? 123 miles to go. Pretty epic through here. Right, we're off. 114 miles to go. It's 29 degrees. They brought us a menu, and there's so much food on there. I ended up just ordering a cheese and ham sandwich. But you should see the size of the bloody thing. It's like a dinner plate full of cheese and ham, and two whacking great doorsteps of bread. I ate about half of it. No, I ate about a third of it. Eric and Pascal devoured the rest of it, I think. Let's see where these boys are. That's a Lacoma. We've got miles of windies to get through.
Here they come. I think you can see them just about here.
This is a windy little sucker here, isn't it?
There they are.
Them C462 this is. There's a few tricky ones in here occasionally. Great little call, this one. Col de Port. Pascal in front of me. Caught up with him again. Don't know where Brian's gone. I've got Gary behind me. These brakes don't feel too great now. I think they must be getting a bit warm. Still on the C462. This is a windy bugger, this one. This is very windy. $89 miles to go. It's looking like about a 6 o'clock arrival. This is quite a long day, this one, because of these wigglies. That nearly caught you out. Looked like the road was going to go straight on then. Col de la Trava. Very, it's like a little go-kart track, this one. You get the idea. 4,700 feet here. Oh. We're still on the C462, winding our way down this narrow band of tarmac to the bottom of this mountain. It's been like this for mile after mile. Don't come down here if you don't like bends. So we got on the 462 next. And we stopped for fuel because Rob has now discovered that his rear tyre is showing canvas. Why don't people change their tyre? I always recommend that if you're going away, put new tyres on. You know, the trouble in finding tyres while you're away and the cost to you, the chances are it won't be a matching tyre brand, and you'll pay 200, 300 quid just for one tyre. That's if you can find one, and if you find someone available to fit it. And what if it's a Saturday or Sunday? It's just not worth the grief. And you've usually got to travel maybe 100 miles to a place to get it. Hassle in trying to negotiate with someone over the phone in a different language. Not good, is it? But that's 3 people who've come on this trip and have needed new tyres. It's going to be another nearly 2 hours to get there. this pace it will be. Just need something to talk about because it's just so slow, having to wait for the other guys. But we must make sure they get back okay. And it's 4:20 in the afternoon. Arrival time of just before 6. But our pace is averaging about 40 miles an hour, which is not good really. It's been a good day though, plenty of wiggles. If you're on a wiggly route, then today's route is one of those. We're still twiddling our way down the 260, as we will be for another 5 miles. So cruising down, waiting for Rob to keep in touch with me. Just thought I'd show you this valley, and it's pretty epic. Oh dear. Diesel Land Rover. Let's get back up to 46 miles an hour. Heady speeds. Nice valley, isn't it? Still sunny. 23.5 degrees. We're on the C13, the C13, heading towards Vienna. It's a nice little gorge we're going through here. Got Rob behind me, so I might move up the speed a little bit. All things being well, fingers crossed, this tyre holds out. Just thought I'd show you this whole array of twists coming out of the valley. When I get around this here, you'll be able to see the height that we've actually risen to here. 6,000, nearly 6,200 feet here, with 16 miles to go, and it's dropped to 17 degrees. I'm just tiddling up here waiting for the other guys to catch up with me. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Definitely chilly up here. Let's put the old heated what's-its on. Snow poles up here. Wiggles it way all the way up this valley. I think we've got to go over that gap there. 6,400 feet now. Come on boys, where are you? Hey, pony! Just stopped at the top to let the guys catch up, and I can change my gloves. Comfort stop. Yeah, 6,700 feet up there. Here's the ponies. He's just laying there enjoying the sun. Good lad. Might go quicker if I follow rather than lead. I don't know. That's another valley, isn't it? God dear, look at this. It's great. Look at that. Looking forward to a beer. It's been a long day. For us, anyway. A 6 o'clock finish is a long day. Well, we've been on the bike since 9, so... full day's work that was. Right, we'll catch up with you down the bottom, I think, a little bit nearer to the village. Tomorrow we go to Pamplona for our last night. Tonight we lose two. Well, tonight 2 of the team are not carrying on with us tomorrow. Philip is going to stay here while we go off to Pamplona. He's going to have a little ride around the Pyrenees, whilst we will head further towards the coast in Pamplona for our last overnight. before catching the ferry the day after that. So it's over too soon. You have to enjoy every single day when you're on a trip like this. They just blend into one another, but just make the most of it. You know, get out there. If you want to go touring, get out there and do it. If you haven't been abroad before, it's pretty easy. There's plenty of websites and forums that will help you. Contact me if you want some advice. Watch some of my videos. Just make sure you've got plenty of tyres. Put new tyres on. Get your insurances all sorted out. Have a tyre repair kit just in case. Do what you want to do. Some people prefer to book ahead. I suppose if it's your first time, I would suggest book ahead. Give yourselves realistic mileages to do. If you're in the mountains, as you've seen, 200 miles a day is plenty with all of the ups and downs. Whereas if you're doing motorways, trying to get across, say, to Germany or something, then you could probably do 300 miles in a day quite comfortably. But if you haven't ridden much in terms of long days, then try and get yourself bike fit by doing a few long ride outs before going. That was slow. I'm ready for a strong drink now. Right, I'll catch up with you in the bedroom, as they say. Okay, so we're here in the hotel at Vienna. Usual equipment, you know, big shower, basin, etc. Usual hanging space, etc. there, table for working on. Nice twin room. TV. What have we got this way? Looks out over the front. And all the bikes. Or some of the bikes you can see. Right in the heart of this ski town. That was quite chilly as we came in actually. It's dropped a lot. It was down to about 16, 17. Anyway, catch up with you later or in the morning as we head off to Pamplona. See you then. Cheers.